Fair play, Hearts. Fair play. That is what happens when you show passion. You show heart. You work hard and you give everything out on the pitch. Whether they won, whether they lost, they gave everything. And for that, Hearts get my respect. They do. This was a club that I respected because they challenged, they pushed Celtic all the way to the title. Hell, you could have given Hearts the title and they would have done a better job in LASK, in Linz. They would have done a much better job thinking about it if they won a title in LASK. But they won 2-2. They won on penalties, 4-3 on penalties after a 2-2 draw against Rapid Vienna. Both legs finished 2-2, by the way. Very entertaining tie. And I think Hearts, they've been through it all. The fact that they were put in a spliff, first visit into Austria, where they visit Sturm Graz, and they were put in a spliff by Benfica, European heritage. And then you meet Rapid Vienna, who's the leaders in the Austrian league. They didn't let the equaliser at Tynecastle faze them. They didn't capitulate after going a goal down at half-time when Ersin Kara scored. In fact, they rose to the occasion. And you know, fair play. Fair play to the Hearts. That's what it is. Because not only did Hearts suffered to get to this point, not only have Hearts lost their crucial assets in players, Del Boy, Lawrence Shankland, Cammy Devlin, all going Rangers. Claudio Braga was linked with a move away. Krizidis going Turkey. They've effectively replaced those players, and that's what I'm saying. Hearts, they were ready. They were ready. They were battle tested. They were ready, and they were ready to bust corn, and that's exactly what they did. What about, I can't say the same for Celtic. Was Celtic ready to go bust corn? No, Celtic got their ass kicked in Austria. We got our asses whooped in Austria. That's what it was. Hearts, they have a number of injuries, by the way. I'm not sure how many players are injured for Hearts, but they have a number of players out injured. And I'm sure their fans will tell you that. Their fans will tell you how many players have actually been injured for the Hearts. All right? You had Malachi Fagan-Walcott injured. You have Stephen Kingsley. He's like the number one left back. You know what I'm saying? Harry Mound out injured as well. They had to put Jamie McCart there, you know? And they held their own. Do you know what I'm saying? Blair Spittal, what a player. What a captain, because he led the team. He led the team. When his midfield teammate Renard was seriously injured in the early stages of the game, Hearts kept going. They went a goal down. They kept going. They battled to half-time. And you would always think that they had another goal in their locker. And that's what they did. Mangerson, Renard's replacement, was sent off. 2 yellow cards. Hearts gone down 10 men. Hearts equalised shortly after from corner, despite them going down 10 men. And even so, Calvin Miller, ex-Celtic player, gives them the lead. Acrobatics. Rogers Matto, crossing from the left. That brother puts in crosses from the left. What did Tinetti do yesterday? That joke, man. That absolute pailasso. You see, looking at the Hearts team, fighters. Looking at the Celtic team, passengers. Arrogance. What have they done? What have some of those Celtic players actually done? Apart from make a living. What have they done? Honestly, I'm just tired. Kajota comes on, does his thing. Kabore comes on for the youngster James Wilson, who scored a banger last week. Comes on, done his thing. Penalty shootout time. Rapid Vienna equalised later on in the extra time. Penalties. You think Hearts, they're going to collapse again They're going to crumble again. No, they don't. They rise. They rise. Goalkeeper, they're no number one goalkeeper, saving 2 penalties. 2 penalties in the shootout. And one, he saved the match-winning penalty from Marco Tillo, ex-Celtic player. Oh my God, I'm really gonna have to hold that. The worst 24 hours of man's existence. I have not seen anything that can change that from a Celtic point of view. Nothing. We should be getting out there, making signings, getting proactive in the market. But we ain't gonna spend on nothing. We ain't gonna spend nothing. Man City Rangers, they're getting new striker, they're getting new winger. I don't know how good these brothers are, but at least Rangers are making signings. Hearts have made signings. Celtic making the least signings. The least business tech way. Honestly, this stinks. But big up to the Hearts, man. You guys deserve another crack at the Conference League, and I believe they could actually even go far in this Conference League, purely because it's the Conference League. You know what I'm saying? Hearts have the ability, because especially when Crystal Palace won it, Tom Barlow's sweet and sauce banger. Do you know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. Beau Reus, what a goalkeeper. And to think, how come Celtic can't get a goalkeeper? How comes they can't get backup for Sinisalo, or even yet a more experienced goalkeeper? How comes Hearts have already been proactive? They saw their number one keeper go back to Germany. They were already on the case. They were already on the case. Great Gordon retired. They were already on the case. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. There's a plan in place. Where's the plan? Where's the plan at Celtic? And they're meant to be the champions. I'm supporting for the champions. Disgrace. Disgrace. On all accounts. All accounts. Absolute disgrace. Disgraceful. That's what it is. Calvin Miller. What a goal. What a goal, by the way. Great goal from him. And I give my props where props is due. Big up and excellent signing for the Hearts. Like, I knew from when they signed him, he was going to do wonders. Spittal today. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This guy out here creating chances for the fun, keeping Hearts in the game. His cross is second to none. Like, I know pass accuracy is bad and all, but he wanted to play those high-risk passing moves. And honestly, I can respect that from players. I can respect Spittal's game. Do you know? Big up to Spittal, man. Big up to him. Claudia Braga as well. Build a team around him. Build a team around these players. Build a team around him as well. Build a team pretty much around 5 of these guys, and Hearts will do things. Do you know? But I even got to big up the defender for Rapid Vienna, Serge Philippe Royal. He done decent still. Big up to him, man. There's talent out there. There's talent out there in different leagues. Talent out there in different leagues. And it's Celtic trying to lowball and not pay money for and try to lowball. And they're still trying to lowball, you know, by the way. Still trying to lowball. So it's a bit like, what the hell are we actually doing here? I don't understand. I don't understand the plan of Celtic. I've already crashed out today. I'm not crashing out today. I'm not crashing out again. Do you know what I mean? It's just tiring. It's just tiring. It's tiring. Because Celtic killed the coefficient and Hearts are trying to bring it back. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. And I'm meant to believe that Celtic can compete in the Europa League as well. With what? They're not battle tested. They're not battle tested. They're not ready to bust corn. So what's the point? What's the point of me upholding my standards only to be left disappointed? There's no point. There's no point. Big up the Calvin Miller goal, by the way. Big up Mato for making the cross. I don't see Tanetti doing that. Do I see any of the side left wingers doing that? I don't see it. I didn't see any of them doing that. All I just saw was a men that are shook to take on opposing fullbacks shook to take on centre-backs. And these same players were at the World Cup, by the way. Your Sebastian Tunettis and your Yangs. They were both at the World Cup. Both of them. Both of them brothers there. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough still. Not good enough. Huge goal for Hearts. They were their away side. But I'm seeing, you know what really pisses me off, yeah? Top Celts are out here trying to roast Rangers fans. Some of them were active on Twitter. Instead of calling out Celtic for the bad result yesterday, the bad capitulation yesterday, they are getting rage baited by the Rangers fans and are responding towards them. I don't like Rangers. I don't care about them. I don't care about them. I care about Celtic. That's what it is. If Rangers win tomorrow, it is what it is. If they lose, it is what it is. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Why do we have to sink so low to that mob? I ain't sinking low to that mob. Do you know what I'm saying? They're shite. They're shite, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're shite too. We're meant to be the kings of the country. But kings are going out. Last run of the Champions League. 6 times in a row. That's what kings do. It's a ras now, man. Let me ask you a lot. Look at this. Look how happy this page was. Hearts have done it. The non-old Glasgow Scottish club to reach a UEFA Group League phase by winning the qualifying tie since Aberdeen in 2007. Big up, man. Big up. 51 unsuccessful attempts. Hearts have ended that, and maybe we see Hibs, Motherwell do something. And I hope Hibs and Motherwell do something. Well, Motherwell, yeah. Going to be hard against Freiburg, and I think Freiburg have them. But Hibs, they can do something still. Heaven. Roy stops Tilio, and Hearts are through. There's the admin. There's the admin. Big up, man. Party all night. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve to party all night. Trust me. Party until you get drunk. Literally. You know how it is. Hearts secured league stage football this night, not winning any of the 6 matches they played. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? They've done bits. They've done their thing. They've done their thing. Bravery, passion, desire, heart goes a long way. Goes a long way in football. And Hearts, with 10 men, by the way. 10 men, by the way. I thought you wasn't supposed to attack with 10 men. I thought you wasn't supposed to attack with 10 men. I thought you was supposed to be on containment. You know what I'm saying? I thought you were supposed to contain. Because you know the crazy thing is, for all these stats merchants out there, Rapid Vienna had 33 shots. Rapid Vienna had 33 shots and Hearts had 12. But Hearts had the better chances. Do you know what I'm saying? Celtic conceded 40 shots yesterday. Oh yeah, going gung-ho now feels like a stupid decision, because guess what? Going gung-ho was a very stupid decision. We should, especially when LASK thrive on playing exactly that kind of football. We played right into their hands. We should have just shut up shop and just closed all the passing lanes and just defended. That's literally what we should have done. Or better yet, actually bring on fresh legs in the attack, go for another goal. Especially when LASK was scoring them goals. You could have scored another goal. And then they'd have to put more. Honestly, it's a joke, man. I look at Hearts. They played well. And I look at Celtic yesterday. They were out. They were getting cooked. Every department, they were getting cooked. Casper Hall. Let me start with him. Players were just lumping the ball towards him. Do you know, the dusty first touches, couldn't hold up the ball. There was 2 men in and on him. Plus he was injured as well. No changes. Tierney can't even get a full 90 these days because he's so injury prone. No backup, adequate backup signed for him. Kobe Donovan went off injured. Oh yeah, we put Dane Murray. Let's put Dane Murray in as a right back. Bearing in mind he was at fault for the 4th goal, by the way. Was at fault for the 4th goal. And then Anthony Ralston comes on in extra time. Yeah, what an absolute joke. Celtic having Liam Scales, Anthony Ralston, Dane Murray, Luke McGowan, Sebastian Tunetti should be a war crime. And these board members, they should all be arrested for him. I don't know. What's that crime? Oh, yeah. Yeah, literally just arrest these guys, man. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of all of them. So, my goodness gracious me. Ah, my lords. My lords, man. And there was me thinking Austrian football. Austrian teams, they were doing bits against the Scottish teams. And then this happens. Then Hearts prove to everyone that Austrian football can be beaten. Oh yeah, when Celtic scored, first 99% chance of qualifying for the Champions League. So whoever put a bet on LASK winning, the bookmakers had to pay out heavy. They had to pay out monies. So some punters out there are swimming in cash. I don't know who's swimming in cash, but they're swimming in cash. Money I fi make, man. Money I fi make off Celtic's Ross, man. Nah. I expect to see like, no, how many? I expect to see like 5-man signed. By next week, I expect 5-man signed. We need to beat Falkirk. And this is a joke, man. This is an utter joke. But you know what? Credit goes out where credit's due. The big man, Kabore. You know. Yeah, look at this. We're getting cooked. We're absolutely getting cooked on Twitter. Cooked. A lot. Scottish coefficients on his knees. But reality is Celtic can't improve Scottish coefficient alone. Yeah, at least Hearts won. Good for Scottish football, but league's cooked, man. The league is cooked. Braver Hearts performance. Do you know what? Miller was injured, by the way. I didn't even know this. Because I wasn't really watching the game. You know what I'm saying? Miller was injured and he's still... Listen, he could have made his injury worse. I don't know if his injury is worse now. But his contribution has helped Hearts progress into Europe further. And they're going to be in Europe until at least December times. So you know what? Big up everyone. And to be honest, Hearts, with their win in the Austrian capital, these Celtic players don't deserve a wage. They don't deserve anything. Dock them their wages. Don't give them any wages for at least a week or two. Yeah, that should be punishment. But more punishment. But I say the punishment goes to the board. They need to be punished. Yeah, 40 million gamble on the board. Dermot Desmond, Bill Mickelson, hold that. Hold that, you bunch of caddies. I need you, man, out of my club. Expeditiously. Joe. Least Hearts showed their bottle. Least Hearts showed it. What did Celtic go do? Oh, yeah. Bottle. Joke. Had enough, man. Had enough. Absolutely outstanding. Hearts fans singing Celtic's whole narrative about LASK and the Austrian league being decent, blowing out the water of the 10-man Hearts qualify. Fair play, Hearts. Great result. That's how you dispatch Austrian opposition. Ex-Celtic player missing the final penalty. We're getting cooked. We're getting cooked by Huns, Hearts, literally everyone in Scotland. We are getting cooked. We are getting fried. Put man in a casket. Put man in a casket. And I don't want to come out until my ops lose. That's literally what it is. Hearts should go into the Conference League with real aspirations of finishing in the top 24 and making it past Christmas. They should have done it 2 years ago and have a much better squad now and stronger, as well as a quality manager. Tonight should do them the world of good belief wise. I agree. Hearts should have progressed further when they was last in the Conference League. I believe they won their first couple games. I think they had a draw here and there, and then Hearts just couldn't win a game. They couldn't buy a win when they got knocked out. That was the year Chelsea won the Conference League, by the way. So this guy says _TTB, double TB says, call that poetic justice and karma for Celtic for how they robbed Hearts last year, who throws away a 4-goal lead. That's actually freaking wild. Yeah, agree. Nothing to say. Nothing to say. Only top Celtic fans will respond to you because they're rattled. They're rattled. Because they'll continue going to games. They'll continue getting merch. They'll continue doing this. Nah. Hearts fans reading back on posts like this now. Can't believe the SFA put 6 past news. Think it's time for another statement. What, Jack? _1888, you absolute wally. Yeah, he can hold that. He can hold that. Because I don't know if he's posted after yesterday. Hold that. Oh, look at us. We're Hearts. Fitzy is a Celt. We can win games in European competition against Austrian opposition. Fair play, like, found a way to ruin my week even more. Banter as post, but yeah, man. He's hurt too. I'm saying. Sensational result for Hearts in Europe tonight. 6 Scots in the starting 11 too. Calvin Miller, very good player. Josh McPike, decent and good signing as well. Stuart Findlay, ex-Celtic. Jamie McCart, ex-Celtic. Blair Spittal, Hearts captain. And James Wilson, Hearts, one of his own. And you know what? Miller and McPake in Poglianoli's first Scotland squad, I reckon they're ready. I reckon they are ready still. See what I'm saying? Hearts have got a good Scottish core about them. What about Celtic's Scottish core? Callum McGregor. Yeah. Needs help. Dane Murray. Dane Murray. This brother should have been sold to Dundee. He should have been sold to Dundee. My lord. Ross Stewart. Backer. Yeah. Tierney. Alright. Good player. In fact, great player for Celtic. Just can't get 90 minutes under his belt because of his injuries. So, notice how injuries drag down players. Yes, Ian, what's up? Luke McGowan. I don't want to see this, brother, man. Swear down. James Forrest. He's past it. Sorry, past it. Cooked. And then Anthony Ralston. Sideman. Colby Donovan. Not ready for the levels yet. He ain't ready. He ain't ready to be the big dog yet. He needs maturity in him. Where? Flipping shotgun. Ewan Cameron, yeah, he's going to have a field day, man. He's having a field day, a field night. What a freaking performance that was. Went down to 10 men. Miller, what a hit, son. What a hit. Reus, Superman. How come Celtic couldn't get a goalkeeper? No idea. Gary boy, welcome to the channel, mate. They showed us how to do it. Yep. And no hate to this team because I actually respect this team. No hate. We were brave, fearless, courageous, manager, balls of steel. That's how you do it, Celtic. Have a great night, Jambos. Yeah, deserved. Deserved. No doubt. No doubt. What else have we got? Hearts just eliminated the team. Currently top of the... Yeah, well, Del Solness, you actually botched your pronounce. You botched your spelling there, mate. The Austrian, not Australian. Austrian. Celtic were utterly humiliated by a team beneath them. Make of that what you will. Yeah, cooked. Celtic, yesterday, Celtic lost their Champions League spot after extra time. Now their junior brothers, Hearts, oh wait. Nah, they're not our brothers. Our brothers are Hibs. Osinachi, our brothers are Hibs. And you know what? I want our little brothers to progress in the Conference League too. Because Hearts are in the Conference League. I need our little brothers Hibs to do something against... Who they even playing again? Ghent, I believe. Yeah, come on, Hibs. Come on. Yeah. What a brilliant result that is for Hearts. To go down to 10. They managed to find a late equaliser to force extra time. Come so close to winning and have it snatched away from you. To recover quickly and win on penalties. That showed proper steel under pressure. They done well, but come on, Nibs. This is what I'm saying, man. Hearts through on penalties and into European group stages after being down to 10 men and 1-0 down. Unreal result for them and the Scottish coefficient. Go on the MATR brothers. A Partick Thistle fan that loves that. Loves the results. Partick Thistle, Stenrout and Hearts. Well done, Hearts. Should have been playing Europa League at worst if it wasn't for the cheating to ensure Celtic won that title. No Europe at all would have summed up how more disgusting that decision truly was. Well, at least they're still in Europe. Rangers, you might not be in Europe, so I don't even get why their fans are talking. And even so, I thought Danny Rowe was the guy to give you 56. Yes, hold that. Hold that. Because you had your fun last night. But if you lose, you're going to hold that. And I'll be here. Rangers better win tomorrow because I'll be here if you lose. If they lose, I'll be here. I'll be here. I hope Slaney is drowning in tears watching Hearts do what his cowardly simpletons couldn't. They knock out Rapid. Since 2008-19, 11 Scottish clubs outside of Rangers and Celtic have entered Europe across 54 campaigns. 209 matches, 98 defeats. That is damning. 51 successful campaigns with 0 group stage place earned by winning qualifying tie. Drop downs excluded. Untold Hearts, big up. Yeah, that is damning reading there, right there. Celtic deserve to be trolled like this. Well done, Hearts. Oh, we are cooked. We are cooked. Conference League projected pots. Yeah, the Huns are top. But are they going to win the Conference League? Even if they qualify for it? No. Yeah, no. Hard no. Hard no. When teams like Atalanta, Braga, Ajax, Freiburg, and even Brighton exist in that Conference League, one of them will probably win it. Hell, even Trump's... Oh, yeah, I forgot about Trump's on Spore as well. Mo Salah. Mo Salah gang. Mo Salah army. Simsia army. Hearts of Huttledorf. Top tier wordplay from the Rapid Vienna home end. Ha! Their tifo is crazy though, man. Okay. What we got? Oh, cooked. Oh, cooked, man. Cooked. Anyway, Celtic... Any potential signing that Celtic had pending for Champions League qualification. Yep, that is the plane. Oh, we took the piss out of Rangers not getting that PSV guy. How many players are we going to miss out on? No clue. Absolute nightmare 24 hours. Rangers spending 20 mil on a first-choice striker and left wing. Raskin leaving, so Rangers will recruit in the weakest area. Gassama bids coming in. They're now scouring around the basement. Bargain basement. Ah, what an L. Bro, who is this guy, bro? Tough wasn't even... Tough... The tough deal wasn't even gotten over the line. Yeah. Jokers, man. Oh, look how it turns out. 40 million gamble failed. Looks like Seagull will stop. Will he still sign? I mean, I hope he still signs, but not looking good. Not looking good. Fascinating to see how he progresses signings now. Seagull, Giannetis, and Mamic all appear to be lined up and ready to sign. Same with the MLO on loan from Chelsea. If none of them are announced by the weekend, be prepared for a Celtic board masterclass and scaling back. Yep, if any of them, those deals are going to be announced by the weekend, we would have been in advanced talks. We would have agreed the fee. The player would have travelled for the medical right now. And I don't know if none of them are going to come now. We'll be lucky to even just get one of those players. That's it. One of them. We ain't getting all three. So, oh, yeah. We've not made a bid for Nico Seagull. Surprise. Genk have offered 4 mil. Toulouse have also bid. But Seagull's holding out for Celtic. But guess what? If these other clubs put in higher bids, the player's going to go to them. Just watch and see. You will know. So that means Donovan's going to have to hold the... That means Andy Ralston's going to have to hold the fort then. They're spending 9 mil on the striker days after they spent 8.5 on a winger. That's not even with Conference League football. See what I'm saying? There's no excuse for us to still be spending near 20 million in the final week. We won't though. We won't spend 20 million. We won't spend 20 million. Like... Even with Champions League football, you think they would have spent 20 million? I know this club. I know this club. Yeah, Rangers already spent 20 million. Very surprised if Celtic bring in Mamic, Seagull, Giannetis, MLO, goalkeeper. It will be loans if anything. Bored with refuming they spent big and we didn't qualify and get their money back. Yep, that's exactly what is going to happen. It is what it is. We just have to ramp up these protests until these guys decide to pack their bags and just call it because they can't take the pressure coming from the Celtic fans. We just need to dial up the pressure from now. Dial up the pressure. Dial up the pressure and stand on business. By the way, Celtic's injury list now includes the following starting 11 apparently. Sir Casper Hole is injured. Sir Carter Vickers is apparently injured again. And Alistair Johnson's hamstrings are pretty much cooked. So Cameron Carter Vickers is the biggest baby I've ever seen. This guy is a melt. Just get rid of this Caliasso immediately. I am tired of Cameron Carter Vickers. I am tired of Johnston. I know how good he is, but his hamstrings are gone. I'm just tired of players getting injured all the time. Being run into the ground. That's what it is. These players are being run into the ground because we don't have adequate backups. That's what's going on here. That is exactly what is going on. Look at this. Shameful. Shameful. And you know what I've seen in that video? Sebastian Tunetti thinks this is funny that we are not qualifying for the Champions League. Well, let me tell you something, Sebastian Tunetti. Let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you something, you absolute Cali, yeah? Let me tell you something, yeah? You see, what did you do in the World Cup, yeah? What did you do in the World Cup? And oh yeah, I've got something for you as well, you absolute Cali, you weakling. You know what I'm saying? You freaking weakling, yeah? Sebastian Tunetti, you did nothing for Tunisia at the World Cup. You did nothing. Because I watched your games, I stayed up late to watch your games, and you did absolute nada, zilch, zero. You are a... My God, bro. Yeah. Last week we called for a culture of accountability. You think any of these guys are going to be accountable? The next, a proper CDM, move Callum McGregor to Cam. It's not rocket science. Yeah. Not rocket science. But they don't I have a feeling people don't know ball. Don't know ball. Joke. Gotta be a joke, man. Like we was gonna get him anyway. I saw him at Torino and didn't really impress me in that 2-1 defeat against AC Milan, I'll be real. Against Ruben Amorim's AC. Bah! So Danny Rowe, take him. Danny Rowe, take him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Take him. Take him, man. We don't deserve him anyway. Don't deserve him. That's exactly what it is. Don't deserve him. We won't even put the money down, 9 mil. We won't do that. The lack of basic coaching is what cost us this game. Many of these sequences were early in the match. Fitness not the issue. Maloney is the tactician. Sacked at Hibs and Wigan. Yep, there you have it. He was even sacked at Wigan, and he was their player as well. There we go. There we go. Where's the Maloney praise gone now? Where's it gone? That's what I want to know. We could have had Siraki, Kelechi, Bernardo, way better than Luke McGowan. But guess what? Punted him out to Poland. Dyson Maeda kept until qualification. Arjun Engels could have been kept till qualification. Araujo could have been on loan. And then a loan, you know, do a 6 months in midfield. 90% of this was very easy deals. Easy deals. Siraki wanted to come. Kelechi wanted to come. Scales, Murray, Tonetti, Ralston, McCowan. Get these guys out of the club. Get them all out of the club. Get them out of the club. Maybe keep Scales, but the rest of them, get out of the club. Get out of the club immediately. I need to see loans, transfers out. Get them all gone. I don't want to see their faces. The entitlement is ridiculous. Afraid 3 multi-million-pound signings. Yeah, but on positions we didn't. On positions we needed, but we needed to spend these monies on positions that we badly needed in defence and midfield. Attack was the last option. Do you know what I'm saying? The reality Rangers and Celtic need to face is we can't and won't attract a quality of players to compete at Champions League level any longer. Bottom half is Europa Conference League is the level now. Sad as it is. But Rangers are still getting the money down. You missed my point. We didn't talk up with composed players. Martin O'Neill trying to change the game with young lads and McGowan. But young lads, hold on. So duper duper. Young lads, you say. Hold on. I'm listening. So where are these young lads? Where are these young lads, if you may ask? Where was your Sean McCardles, your Tommy Hattons, or these youths you were talking about? Team youth. There's no progression for youth at Celtic Football Club. Do you not understand the club that you support? This is Celtic Football Club. We don't give opportunities out to youth. Instead, we give opportunities out to Rio Atate, who wants to leave the club, but unfortunately wants to stay at the club because he believes he wants to play for a top 5 league. So, yeah. Us that. Let 15 go. You go sign 4. Yeah. That's the Celtic way. That's the Celtic way. That's the Celtic way. Hello? Maybe I might have to do what I did on my short again, just to run it back on my little live and to tell people, announce to people that, hey ho, I am a fan. Hello, I am a Celtic fan who witnessed Celtic bottle another Champions League qualification route again for the 6th year in a row. Hello, I am a Celtic fan that has watched this team absolutely crumble under pressure, folded like a bunch of deck chairs. Hello, I am a Celtic fan who, by the way, has been crying out for defensive signings for a number of months, but the defense has been breached, has been carved open, and literally getting cooked like a carving knife, using the carving knife, and we're literally sandwiches. That's literally what it is. Because I seen Austria Trusty get cooked for the LASK 3rd goal. I seen Dave Murray getting caught lacking for the 4th goal. I see Luke McGowan caught lacking. I see Benjamin Nygren caught sleeping. Yeah, so many players caught lacking, caught sleeping, arrogant. You got carried away to the occasion. Oh yeah, getting carried away is a big thing. What you know? What you say? What affects Celtic? Loans and free agents coming. You know what I mean? Loans and free agents are coming. Absolute joke. Sickening. Absolutely sickening. So yeah, McGowan's been fine. Someone said McGowan has been fine for Celtic. Panic buy, got some goals, had some decent games, ports, and some poor games. But this summer should have been the end, and instead the board extended him in case they couldn't buy, and it's made us and him be humiliated. Yeah, exactly. And the brother had to deactivate his Instagram account, probably believing he was at fault. When the whole team literally just died. The whole team's heads were completely gone. The manager looked clueless. Martin O'Neill, we all love him, but last year should have been his final year. That's what it was. Last year should have been his final year in the job. Because you know why? You know why the ball kept him? As a screen. Because he's loyal. Loyal to the cause. And the board, they're shook of change. They are shook of change. But let's be honest, you dummies. This is a message to the board. Change has to happen. Whether you're still here or not, whether you live, whether you die, change always happens. And Celtic Football Club has changed for seasons. So whether they live or whether they die tomorrow, yeah, change is happening. Change is going to happen. And if I went too far, it is what it is. Joking. Celtic on transfer deadline day, says Stacey Siege Devlin. Don't go to bed just yet, Celts. Celtic are delighted to announce the loan signing of Chelsea left back Landon. It's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to get a signing on deadline day, but it will be a loan. It will not be a Celtic player. It will be a loan. Cowards. Cowards. Sick cowards. Sack that Palazzo. Sack that Palazzo. This guy needs to just... And get rid of that Palazzo right there. There. Celtic fans have far too long have allowed the Celtic board to have one transfer window a season when, as a club trying to improve, it's actually the January transfer window where players can actually bed in before the start of the new season. We had to stop. Yeah, I agree, Pat. I agree. Can't tell me we're skint when across the road they're shelling out another 17 million without guarantee they will be in any European competition this season. 3 first team already made players and 2 free loans with options to buy. Fitzy says if Celtic have any aspirations of making the Champions League next season, that planning needs to start today. Yep, that's not happening. Six matches to go through to just make Champions League. Yeah, we are not seeing Champions League for another 10 years. Europa League is the level now. So we're cooked. Last night was our last chance. Sorry, Celtic fans. So is Celtic fans, because I kind of wanted to visit. I wanted to catch a Champions League game here. I'm not going to get the chance to now. Joke. Champions League is away. It's a dream that's died. And the only reason, and the only way Celtic will get Champions League, play FC 26. Play FC 27. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Because another rebuild, as soon as FC 27 comes out, Celtic career is happening. Can't wait to play it. Can't wait to play it. But yeah, man. Anyways, guys. 45 minutes. Big up. Big up to everyone that popped in. Airboss, Party Poppers, Gary Boy. Big up yourselves every single time. Like, subscribe for more streams like this one. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy your night. If you're a Hearts fan. Because I'm in mourning. I'm in mourning right now.